Welcome to my channel. My next request is an interesting one. It's Sina Drums with Jadyn Rylee and Charlotte Zone, Scarborough Fair. This was requested by David on the 7th of October of 2024, and he wrote, Sina is in Germany, Charlotte, North Carolina, and Jadyn is from Toronto, Canada. Melina makes it all work. My hat's off to her. Well, I don't even know who Melina is. But anyway, it's going to be interesting. This is like, this is like an internet collaboration is what it is. That's what it sounds like anyway. Before we get into the music, I do want to thank you for coming here. I want to thank you for your support. And I want to thank you most of all because you take the time out of your day to spend it with me. And I just appreciate that greatly. I really do. I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song that I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that makes any sense and is relevant. I don't put the link to the reaction request form, though, because I'm not currently accepting new requests. I've got over 3,000 in my queue. I got to take care of those. But I live stream on Sunday for 3 hours, beginning at 4 p.m. UTC on Rumble. So if you come to Rumble on Sunday at 4 p.m. UTC and you put a request in the chat, I'm going to react to it live. So this is Scarborough Fair with Sina Drums. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Darn headphones. This is Scarborough Fair with Sina Drums, Jadyn Rylee. God. Okay, one more time. Jadyn Rylee and Charlotte Zone.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember
Well, first of all, that's a beautiful song. Secondly, the way that they did it was beautiful. The I guess you could call it around. I think where they were singing at different timings and different parts of the song. That just made it that much cooler. I'm impressed with the ability to take people in different physical locations, record, and then put all that together so that it works. That's not easy to do. That takes some real creative talent, and that impresses me. It does. Anytime I see that, I'm just thinking, man, the work involved in that and getting it right, and just being off by just a hair would mess it up, and yet it's not off by a hair. And to me, that's it's just so cool that the internet allows us to do this kind of stuff. I mean, you can take somebody in Germany, in Charlotte, North Carolina, anywhere in the world, basically, and record and put it all together into something cohesive and coherent, and sounds wonderful, really wonderful. That alone, just that, impresses me. But I thought their voices were great, and the way that they did the song was great. It was just very enjoyable. A wonderful, wonderful rendition of that song. So, I just, this is the kind of thing that I think I enjoy almost more than anything else, is watching these kinds of things where people have, just what I would call average people, normal people, not, superstars, have worked together and collaborated to make something that is just beautiful to the ear and touches your heart. It's great stuff. I pray that God watches over you and keeps you healthy and strong and vital, and that you live a long, long time, and that every single day of your life you can look back at what you've done and what you've seen, and you can say, this was pure joy. And I pray for that same thing for every single person that you love. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.